Hey there, collective. Okay, guys, getting ready for your daily collective reading. I don't want to say daily because then y'all are going to think I have to do them daily. I do try, but I don't get them every single day. Look at that patience. See, I need your patience. So it's the collective reading anyway. As always, please only take what resonates and leave the rest. Don't try to make it fit if it does not. Hope you guys are doing really well. Thank you guys, as always, for your continued support, your likes, your subscribes. I really do appreciate all of you guys. All of ya. All right, guys, let's see what Spirit has for y'all tonight. Oh, temptation. This card is so telling. Look at that. Can you see it up close? What a beautiful card here. It's funny because you can see with their eyes closed here, it's like all of their senses here really engaged. That's what I'm seeing anyway. This just feels like a really beautiful card. I think something is very tempting to another person here. Someone may be trying to tempt you. I definitely feel like somebody is fully thinking about another person here. Of course, is to have faith. Maybe somebody here is trying to keep the faith regarding this situation. This is a situation that you've clearly been very patient about. Let me see what else. Alchemy, yeah. Yeah, somebody's trying to, okay. You know what I feel with this the strongest is I almost feel like someone may be trying to break through someone's barriers for some reason. Interesting. This is what I feel more intuitively. Someone may be trying to break through someone's barriers here. They could be trying to alchemize, okay, a situation, bring something together. Now, this could be a stagnant situation, or this could be the first time something is actually coming together here. I almost feel like I'm looking to wait for the results here, or I'm looking to see if there are results, is kind of the way I feel. Cycles. Okay. Maybe someone is watching you, waiting for a cycle to complete with someone else. Maybe they feel as though your heart is with someone else. Or this person could just simply be trying to, if you've been with them, they could also be trying to alchemize or do things to kind of bring you back or bring this situation back. I definitely feel like maybe some time has lapsed. If this is a new one, though, I would say that it would be time has definitely lapsed regardless, honestly, because I think patience is involved here and faith. If something is going to work out. If I just stay positive. Okay, this is definitely two people that are very much in each other's energy, is what I'm seeing here. Very much so on each other's energy. There could also be some kind of talking that is going on, or some kind of speaking in the 5D, perhaps feeling in the 5D. Very deep emotions is what I'm getting with this. So I have victim consciousness. Very interesting. I did say that someone may be trying to get through someone's blocks here. Somebody could be sitting in some kind of victim consciousness. Maybe they have thrown up some kind of blocks, some kind of barriers here as not to deal perhaps with the situation or deal with whatever has happened here. Victim consciousness. And honestly, when I see victim consciousness, sometimes it is the actual person who's been victimized, but a lot of times it is a person that, I shouldn't say a lot of times, many times, it can also be a person who has done the victimizing in a sense, or done what is wrong there, but then, barriers are put up and that person begins to really feel just kind of left out, or like, well, why are you leaving me out? I don't understand. You don't want to fix this. You don't want to work on this, that sort of thing. They don't understand that this started due to the behaviors that they were putting out there, right? All right, let's move forward. Get some of these here, I think. Actually, let me get these. All right, Spirit. What else do we have here for the collective tonight, please? Somebody definitely feels like someone has some pretty high walls up, is what I'm getting. I think they really want a situation to work out. I do think this is another somebody who is in victim consciousness, absolutely, okay? They don't want, maybe they're waiting patiently for a new cycle to begin that's going to be better. I almost feel like I have messed up something and I can't recover, if that makes sense. Like, almost like too much has been done. I don't know, how do I make this work, right? How do I make this work after all that's been done here? But sort of playing the victim about it too. So not really accepting, it looks to me like full responsibility. Somebody absolutely knows somebody else has some very, very tall walls. Like I said, some big barriers here, barriers in play. But I don't feel a lot of energy. Let me get more cards and see, because I think my big concern is that I don't feel a great deal of energy here. Okay, so what are you doing about it? You're sitting back and doing nothing, just waiting, just hoping. Letting go, maybe. Look at this. Maybe somebody here is trying to let go, or maybe they feel like somebody else is trying to let go here. Now, if somebody's been waiting on you, being patient, just watching you, trying to have faith here, feeling very tempted by you, they may be letting, like I said in the very, very beginning of the reading, they may be waiting for you to let go of someone else here. Yeah. This could be somebody new. This could be somebody you haven't even been with. Maybe just somebody who's observing you here. They could definitely be waiting for you to let go of something else. Obviously, there's a lot of butterflies here, which shows me somebody is also witnessing some kind of transformation within a person as they let go of something else. Someone really stepping very stronger. Someone who's always been standing in a lot of, they're themselves, and their individuality kind of just stands out. Yeah, it's a very honest person. This is a person who speaks what's on their mind. They speak what's on their heart. They don't have any issues doing so. That's very focused, that is out here probably being very motivated, and it looks like, this is a person that's obviously dedicated more so to reaching their goals, is what I'm getting. Yeah, so they're not given a whole lot of, okay, somebody thinks you let go of them. Okay, somebody thinks that you've let go of somebody here. Could be this warrior. Somebody is definitely sitting in this victim consciousness here, okay? I think there's been a lot of patience here. It could be a situation where they sat back and kind of waited for you, and something didn't come about because you had to put, or you felt like you had to put up, somebody had to put up boundaries here. Boundaries I felt from the jump here. I think the victim consciousness has to do with someone feeling as though somebody here has let go. Okay, they see this person though. They see this person in some way, or maybe they're knowing that this person was, really stood strong in their individuality. They're going to be like no other here, okay? Very honest person. They may see you out here pursuing your goals and being very honest about who you are. Yeah. Maybe they're calling you a warrior. Maybe they feel as though you're the warrior because you've been through so much here. High Priestess of Air. We'll be dealing with an air sign. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Doesn't have to be. This is definitely someone who manifests or could very well manifest using the air element. They could also be looking at you as someone who is a warrior because you've been through so much, and yet you continue to kind of persevere here. All right. Somebody feels victimized though, almost like you're not looking back, like whatever happened, I don't know if it was some one and done deal or something, because it feels kind of like an abrupt ending to me. But somebody's tried to keep the faith and even do things here is what I'm feeling here in terms of alchemy. It doesn't have to be, well, whatever they did to alchemize the situation. They've tried to bring something back together. They tried to tempt you in some way. They tried to keep you in their energy. You're actually heavily in each other's energy. The thing is, I'm wondering what this person did, because I almost feel like for you, even though you may feel it, you've worked very hard here to let go and to transform here. Somebody sees you truly standing in your power here, speaking your truth here, very focused on your goals, okay? They could see you being very stern as well, right? You're just very direct, very honest in this High Priestess of Air. You could be very intuitive, highly intuitive, kind of magical, actually, in the High Priestess energy. Not sharing too much, you know what I'm saying? They may not even know what you're doing outside of there. The High Priestess usually keeps things in. But if you are speaking to other people, if they're watching you around work, or they're seeing you, again, I'll go to the platform or things you're posting, or however they know you, okay, they can see that you're highly intuitive, very in tune, but you're keeping a lot of that knowledge to yourself. I almost feel like you kept it to yourself even when you were around this person. Why do I feel like somebody's seen your worth? This is crazy. I feel like they should have seen your worth, but maybe they didn't really know you. This person may not have really known you. They definitely didn't know what you've been through, what your battle scars were here. And I feel like whoever I'm talking to has many. And yet you keep moving. You're not going to be dissuaded, right, by issues, by problems that have happened to you in the past. You're going to use it to kind of boost you, it looks like, to the next level, to teach you so that you do better. But you're also, okay, not someone who's going to be pushed around, or someone who's not going to be gotten over on, right? Because you're just too tuned in for that. And you're air, right? So that shows me somebody who is really paying attention to all the details. Yeah, you're not going to be pushed around, that's for sure. I'll get one more on this. Risk. Yeah, see? Somebody here may very well want to take some kind of risk towards you. And I think they may feel like it's a risk. I was definitely getting a lot of energy towards, it's almost like too late, or how do you revive this? How do you come back from this? So this definitely makes me feel like now this is someone from the past now that is seeing you. Maybe they're seeing some kind of increase in your life, or seeing some things that you have, I don't know, created for yourself, or who you're becoming, something along those lines. You know, I'm going to go back to what I said before. Maybe they never knew you at all, you know. Maybe you've always been this way and they've just never known you. Really, they never took enough time here to get to know you. All right, let's do this. I want to see, because this is obviously going to be around love in some way. So let's do... All right, Spirit, what else can you tell me about the situation? Collective. What happened here? You seem to be in a pretty strong position here, very focused. I heard an original, so maybe you're an original. Maybe there's not. I think I got that before with individuality. Like, you may not be seeing a lot of people like you. Like, you really stand in your truth. That's what I feel here. You're a very honest person. That's why I feel like you may be speaking or doing something. Maybe you said something to them that lets them know, you know, that you're just an honest person. You're not really worried about... I just feel like you're not one of the... Okay, I don't want this to sound demeaning, but I feel like you're not one of the sheep. Like, you're not one that's just following, you know, everything around. You definitely think for yourself, do for yourself. Kind of make your own way is what I feel. Okay, let me look here. What else, Spirit? Yeah, but, wow. Right out the gate, guilt and sabotage. This is definitely this person that's kind of playing the victim over here. Seeds in spring. Okay. Oh, weird message on that. Karma. Yeah. This person could have been through their share of karma here. Okay, maybe they're getting some kind of readjustment here in their own life here, just due to what they've done here. They are sitting in this victim consciousness, though, and in this guilt over some kind of sabotage that has happened. Okay, maybe they had their... I do feel like this person may have wanted something to happen before now. That's what I get. It's almost like okay, I have this plan, I want to push forward, but then I step back or something like that. I don't know if they're watching you or they're seeing something that makes them feel as though they can't move forward here. All right, perhaps they're taking some time as well, especially if they've been in some kind of karma here, trying to balance the scales. All right, maybe they are trying to really attune their energy, especially if they're watching you really fully in yours and really balanced. All right, and to do some kind of self-care here. Yeah, they are, look, because they don't feel empowered at this time. I'm telling you, there's definitely a lot of how do I come back from this? A lot of that. Oh, Spirit. Wow, all in their head. All in their head, all in their thoughts, trying to think through, it looks like, everything. You know, so if you have a million plans, it doesn't matter if you don't actually follow those plans. Look at this. Here's the card of temptation at the top here, okay? I mean, we saw that. That is the first card that came out, temptation here. But look, I mean, look at what's on the top, deception. Get that clarified, actually. This could have definitely been the situation in the past. Yeah, see, I don't know that this is a match. Definitely not now in the energy that you're in. I think this person just has a lot of fears. It looks like they don't really move on. They don't move from a place of power. It looks like they just have a lot of fears that really limit them. I don't think they really feel like they can come back from it. This is the situation. They could have probably deceived you before as well. Perhaps their thoughts are about, if I move forward here with all this temptation, because I'm so tempted, what is that going to... They're going to think that I'm trying to deceive them again. Okay, that could be one of their limitations, one of their fears here. Yeah. Yeah. Look at this, transcendence into unity. You know, this could definitely be what they want. This could obviously be the ultimate goal, but feeling like they're not. Look at this card. I mean, they're a match, right? Maybe they don't feel as though they're actually a match at this point here. It's funny, and this could definitely be a divine feminine. That could be who is thinking of you, or you could be the divine feminine as well. You know, I see on the bottom here, fate, detours, divine intervention here. You know, I could take that a couple different ways. Obviously, that could certainly be telling me that that is why this person is no longer with you, due to something that happened here, or, okay, that this is something that could be coming up as well, or something that could change things. It could come in quite fast as well. They could feel like this is fated with you as well. You know, I'm going to go back to transcendence for a moment, because you guys could have both really sparked a lot of change in each other. You know, and that is, you know, the whole journey anyway, right? If we can do that, if we can spark some kind of, regardless of what you title it, okay, if we can spark those changes in one another, especially in these very powerful kind of connections, you know, your journey is about, you know, perhaps this happened within this particular situation where you both were able to kind of transcend and really transform, is what I want to say, more so transform things and work through things here. Your person is still doing that here. They're definitely not a match. That's what I get. I'm sorry. I'm not seeing it right now. Whoever I'm reading for here, this person is not ready. They're not a match. They have too many fears. They don't feel empowered. They don't have the actual strength, the mental. They might have the physical. They definitely don't have the mental and emotional strength here. This person may be a bit negative, is what I feel. I don't know if they've always been that way, and it may be more so now that you guys are, especially if it's been a while, they may have gotten very negative, is what I feel. Yeah, see, communication here is actually in reverse, which tells me that there's not a lot of messages coming through at this time. There's not a lot of communication. And it may not come because honestly, this fear may actually be keeping somebody kind of hidden. Now, I pray that this self-care and energy is this person because they do need to rebalance, okay? Or maybe balance for the first time here. All right, maybe that's what some of these new seeds are that they're planting. Maybe they're coming out of this guilt and self-sabotage. The seeds could be, okay, to making some of these changes. It's going into the spring months, which I believe is pretty close to being right around the corner, right? This person, see, they're behind you is what I feel. That's not negative, of course. It's just, we grow at our own pace here. I do feel that. And maybe you're the inspiration. Maybe you spark this within another person here. They do desire. There's definitely a lot of desire here. A lot of desire here. But I think moving on you at this point would be deception. That's what I feel. Because they're so tempted by you. I think it would absolutely be deceiving you because they're not ready. Okay, and when I say they're not ready, that doesn't even mean for a full-blown relationship. I don't believe that, absolutely, but they're not even, if you are this person up here that's standing in your truth and you're honest, you're really focused on your goals and a lot of growth here, taking risk as well. You can see all the transformation here. I don't think you're going to want to jump back into the same situation, the same scenario that happened, that could have potentially happened before with someone, and that's what I'm feeling here. You need to know this person is definitely upset. I think over their actions, and also because they're definitely upset because you're not dealing with them, but they're upset over their actions as well. I do feel that they're upset about it. Okay, I don't know what that means. Are they upset that they got caught? Are they upset? I'm not sure, but they are, they think about it a lot. I think it kind of haunts them. All right, so Spirit, tell me what's coming up for the collective then. Oh, wow. Okay, we'll see what's happening here because I definitely felt like you may have somebody else that could very well be coming in. What am I breaking on here? Yeah, 7 of Pentacles and then the 8 of Wands. So investments, looking at your investments. Somebody looking at it. 8 of Wands is very fast moving energy. All right, Spirit, what do we have coming up here for the collective, please? Can you please come to me? Thank you. Okay, 2, needing to make a choice here. What do we have coming up here for the collective? All right, Hermit. I think, okay. This could actually be this person that you've been dealing with here, the Magician. Okay, now we have the King of Swords. The Devil, yeah, this is definitely them. What else, Spirit? Wanting to talk, though. Okay. That was actually the card that I cut on a minute ago here. So yeah, you definitely have a person here who is trying to make some kind of decision here. This is a person that they could have actually been through some kind of dark night of the soul here. This is not a very light card. This is kind of a dark time, okay, in the Hermit when we're actually looking for these answers. So I do believe that they could be doing that. We do have the Magician here. We saw up here Alchemize, and I said, I don't know how they're trying to bring you in, but I feel like they have been. We do definitely have the Magician energy as well, trying to manifest you in some way. Trying to bring you in, trying to bring another opportunity for this situation because I can clearly see how tempted they are and how they're really trying to stay in your energy here. This person is probably not talking. They can be very detached from you. All right. They want to give the appearance, most certainly, of being very strong, very detached. They could be trying to stay very focused. I feel like there's a lot of focus on this connection, a lot of focus, a lot of energy here. I don't know that it's the healthiest here with the Devil card. All right, this is somebody who could very well be obsessing or thinking a lot about you. There's a lot here about the temptation part, right? There's a lot here about, well, even when you look at this, I said how all of these senses seem to be involved here. You know, I mean, I think that this person is really thinking about every aspect of this, okay? Intimately, for sure. I mean, this is a person that wants you back. I don't know how else to say it. They want you back. They want you in their life in some way, and they feel like you just kind of turned your back on them in some way. All right. And the thing is though, you seem very positive. You seem very much, I mean, we can even see right here, 9 of coins is certainly the pre-empress energy, right? You seem like somebody that is very comfortable in your own life here. And maybe this is something that they're watching you do as well, okay? Living your truth over here, standing on your own. What do we see here? Yeah, being a warrior. I mean, this person, honestly, I want to say this person may actually, they could very well admire you after watching you. That's kind of what I feel. Maybe admire you. Maybe their admiration for you has kind of grown. They've kind of seen that you, something about the way that you have been able to handle situations or handle yourself. It's almost like they didn't know you. I know I said that before, but I feel that they didn't know you and now they're getting to know you. So I don't know how that would be. Just take it as it resonates. This is obviously, this could be a very specific reading. They definitely want to talk, okay? I think sometimes they do feel very enthusiastic about talking, but this person has a lot of negativity around them. You have the Devil energy, you have the Hermit energy as well. Magician as well. We don't know what that guy's doing, right? So I mean, I definitely feel like there's a lot of negative energy, and some of it makes them feel like in order to be in control, I have to remain detached, right? Or I have to at least give this image or put this image out, give the appearance of being detached here. You know, this person is obviously watching you quite a bit, all right? Again, you're totally fine is what they're seeing without them. I do think they've done things, perhaps nefarious, perhaps not, I'm not sure, but to bring you back in. Or hoping for another chance here. You know, I do see a lot of action being taken here. It could be action, it could be messages, something like that. This person could very well just wake up one day and just fire off a bunch of messages, something like that, to try and bring you in. Give me the message of the collective spirit, please. What's going on with the collective's energy? So we have the moon. We have the world. What's going on with the collective? I think you've been in illusions, or felt as though you were in the dark or in illusions for a long time here with the moon energy. Maybe you can feel the Hierophant. Yeah, maybe you can feel, you're definitely following more of a spiritual path is what I feel. You might be digging into, obviously, it could be religion as well. I definitely get more of a feel of like following God, following a higher power, something like that, whoever that may be for you. Something along those lines here. I definitely don't feel like this is marriage. I feel like it's almost like you're leaving one cycle. We did see cycles here to pursue another. Like you're more in pursuit, perhaps, of your spirituality, right? Your spiritual growth here. This could also tell me that you're keeping a lot of things in. You're keeping a lot of things hidden. I talked about that with the High Priestess of Air, right? You could be keeping a lot of things in. Maybe a lot of people aren't seeing that. You may have also felt very kept out in the dark here from other things, all right? Even in disillusionment when it comes to a particular person here. I think you are working towards finishing a cycle, okay, and starting another one here. And I think it looks to me like it could be more of a... You know, I saw last night in last night's collective reading that someone was definitely going through an upgrade. right? And this is kind of what I'm feeling. I think you're following more of a path that is all encompassing, right? Because you're getting yourself straight. You're healing all the wounds that may have kept you stuck before. And you seem to be following a higher purpose here. Yeah. Could be moving, or definitely moving away from a situation to calmer waters here. Look at that. 6. So you could be around other people or enjoying other people, or maybe wanting to be more giving again. You know, you could have felt like you had to have such strong boundaries with that person. And maybe that had you questioning even about, it could have, honestly, I don't know why I'm feeling this. It could have actually had some of you actually kind of closing your heart off even to others. Maybe you didn't feel like you could give as much because perhaps you felt like you were taken advantage of. This is you getting to a place where you feel like you can give again, like you want to give again. Now, you might be helping. I don't know why I feel this. For some of you, you might be helping others. You know, maybe this is some humanitarian effort as well. Maybe you're working with other people. You're spending a lot of time giving back to others, or you feel like you have some kind of equal give and take out there. This could be you around other people too that are given to you. Look at this. Yeah. I mean, honestly, when I'm thinking about this person that you've been with, and you could be moving away from someone who you also feel that breadcrumbed you, to be honest with you. I think okay, I gotta be honest with you. There's a lot of distance between you and this person. Okay? This could have been you standing there, waiting on this person to come up. Okay? This is definitely a card about waiting on your ships to come in, waiting for this person to come back. There could be, somebody could be disconnected. I'm telling you, this is definitely a disconnect. This is like a time is up, okay? I have been waiting, and I waited a really long time. Boy, we are getting so much confirmation. Something's happening. Definitely over the last several days, because I'm getting a lot of kind of letting go energy, and it was literally one of these cards at the very top as well. Oh, yeah, this one. The first one that came out in that sequence. So somebody waited. They could have, you know, stood out here waiting, looking, and trying to see if anything happened. Wow, there's the Empress. Yeah. And it's like time is up. You know, time's up. I mean, I don't know how else to say it. There's so much distance, you know, that's been put between us at this particular time. And, you know, it's just time is up. Somebody here is standing in this Empress energy. It could be that you're just, whether you're male or female, obviously you could be, well, you could definitely be, you know, just creating new starts for yourself, birthing new things into being. But it's also just, yeah, look, it's just, speaking of new starts there, you know, it's just a much more mature, much more balanced out approach to our energy that you're in, okay? An approach to life, period, due to said energy, right? You're looking to have some kind of passionate new start. It's what it looks like to me, all right? But this time, and I don't know what energy you were in before, but this time I can tell you that you are very, very well balanced, okay? Very in tune with the, things, much more aware of who you are and where you're going. With that Queen of Swords here, that High Priestess of Air here, I mean, you're not going to just let anyone through. It's just kind of a, you know, confirmation that that's not going to happen. You might have some new creative endeavors that is coming up as well. Okay, but you can literally see now that this is the hand of God, or, you know, coming out here, the hand of the divine here, giving you this wand, saying, listen, have yourself a new start. All right, this is very positive for you. Go and create what it is that you want. You know, you've done all the work here. Look at the energy that you've actually established, okay? It's you passed all the tests. All right. So I'm going to say, I don't know that I even want to look at this. Okay, the Hermit in reverse at this situation, but let's see. Yeah, somebody, okay, so somebody might be trying to Four of Pentacles. Let's hold on to you. Coming out of the Hermit phase, most definitely. Someone could feel very possessive over you. Someone who's been holding back quite a bit. Look at that. Somebody who's been holding back quite a bit here. Okay, in the Hermit phase, maybe they've taken a long time. This could be somebody who, like I said before, we did see the Hermit up here at the top, right? Somebody who was going through kind of a dark night. This could be telling me as well that maybe they're coming out of some of that. Person is very possessive over you. I mean, I can feel it all in the energy, to be honest with you. All right. This person... Nine of Cups reversed. This makes me think that this person before was kind of like a glutton, if that makes sense, okay? They were definitely overindulgent in whatever that means. I don't know if that's alcohol, drugs, if that's other people, what have you. They definitely were overindulging in some things here. Maybe that's not happening anymore. Maybe they're putting all that down. Maybe they are... Okay, so we have the Emperor in reverse. Look at this. The Empress and the Emperor. But the Emperor is in reverse. So this person may be coming to you. Let me see if they're coming to you, actually, because I don't really see any cards of movement here. Something's happening here. Let me just talk about this energy here. I think the energy is just saying, God, I don't want to... Okay. I want to jump the gun here. I almost feel like this is Spirit saying to you, you know, you're making the right move. I'm giving you this wand here. You have this brand new start. Are you going to take this opportunity? Because this person may not have really changed. They're just not where you are. I think I started out, I'm pretty sure that I've already said this to you. They're just not where you are. That's just the facts, you know. People grow at their own pace, like I said, and you know, we can't spend all of our time trying to fit a square peg into a round hole, okay? I hate to, you know, compare them to a square peg or a round hole, but I'm just simply saying it won't fit. It doesn't work. All right. You don't have to wait for anything. They have to step up to where it is. And if you're available, you are. If you guys choose to talk at that time, you do, or make it work, but they're not there. They're still very possessive. Okay. Maybe they found some answers that they needed. Maybe they're deciding to put this down, but they're not there. We do have the Emperor here in reverse, okay? Which tells me that this person may, first of all, and this should have told me that anyway with the level of possessiveness that is felt there, you know, this person could very well abuse their power, all right? They may not be very honest. They're not going to be very stable is what I'm feeling here. This is a person that likes to be in control. I kind of picked that up too with the Magician energy here. I think they really do like to be in control. So they could say or try to give the perception that something is different than what it is, even with them, but they're just not ready. I think I did a reading the other night about someone needing to face their demons. I'm kind of getting that energy. Like they haven't yet done it. You know, they do need to learn. You know, maybe they are. That one was about someone, you know, look, watching a mentor and learning. They may want that. Look, they have the Hierophant card too. So do you. So odd that I was just talking about they may want that mentor that was in the reading, okay? And then when you have the Hierophant coming out as well. Because they're in the reverse, I could also very easily look at this as well and say, okay, well, they could come in also and say that they want marriage or they want deeper commitment or that they too, okay, are trying to follow whatever this trajectory is that they feel like you are on. They could talk a lot about God is what I'm feeling, okay? So whatever you're talking about, I feel like they may be talking about. Oh my gosh, look at this though. Look at this card. Look how the owl. So the cat is looking to the owl. The owl is the wise one, right? And the cat is there maybe looking up to this wise one. That is so crazy that I just compared that reading from the other night. Because that is kind of what it was about, right? They're being made to face their demons here. And they're looking to a mentor who's inspired them to kind of change things. And that's what I'm kind of getting here. Let me get one more. Four of Cups. Yeah. Yeah, this person has been missing you. I mean, obviously they could have been without you for a long time. They could have been unhappy without you. This is certainly a card of being bored when it's right side up. Okay, you could be very bored. It's certainly apathetic. This is them certainly coming out of that energy here. I can definitely tell you they're not where you are. That goes without saying, but I also see some strides at least. At least they're coming forward like, I'm giving up that life of overindulgence, I found the answers that I need. I found the clarity that I need in some way. This could also tell me that they've stopped looking as well with this Hermit in reverse here, like they're no longer looking for the answers anymore, like they've kind of stopped their work. I do think there's a heavy obsession here. Guys, when we're doing our work, that's what we need to focus on. It shouldn't be on someone else. That's not going to help you grow. Maybe they're putting that down because they feel like they have to move forward because they see you moving forward here. They may also know that you have this, big new start that is coming in for you as well. Perhaps they're aware of that. They're not ready, though. They're in reverse. And maybe they are looking for you. Maybe it is more of a... By the way, none of these cards imply to me this person is moving. So this could definitely just, or moving towards you. This could just definitely be that they're watching. Maybe they're watching and they're giving up some of these things. Okay, but they're still feeling quite possessive here, but also holding back, right? Holding back emotions, holding back even conversations here. Perhaps because they know they're not ready here. Maybe this person is looking deeply for some answers or they could be looking to you for wisdom. They could be speaking to someone else, okay, trying to gain some kind of higher wisdom here as well so that they can come out of that energy, that apathy. Maybe this boredom, maybe all of this has to do with their victim consciousness. Maybe they're trying to come out of that and be more positive. See, I don't trust him. I'm sorry. I didn't trust him back here. Yeah, if they did come to you, I'm saying I don't trust them where they're at right now. Please understand that, okay? I think they have some changes to do. And I got to be honest, I feel like these are some really fundamental changes, definitely some integrity changes. This person might be very smooth with how they talk. How they convey things. They can give you the impression that everything is great when it's absolutely not here. There's a lot that has to be done, okay? Even if they came to you speaking like this, okay, or saying this is what they wanted, giving you some excuse, they're not ready. They're not ready. Whatever is coming in, they're not ready. That's going to be deception. Maybe they're deceiving themselves. I don't know, but the key here is to get back into your life in some way here because they know that you feel like this is done. This is done with, at least for the time being here. That's what I'm getting here. But you're moving away. You definitely have a brand new start here, okay? And I can see that you're actually moving towards that here. You're on a path. You're absolutely on a path here. And maybe I don't want to, the thing is, I'm always hesitant to, I never want you to feel like I'm degrading another because I'm not, okay? They are where they are, but you cannot get ahead. You're not fooling anybody, number one. You're fooling yourself, okay? You're never going to get ahead if you sit in kind of this deceptive energy. You got to really be very brutally honest with yourself. They already know that you're that way. That's how the reading started, right? So I think, again, this is that come to Jesus moment, right? They have to get it clear. And maybe this works with other people. This would not work with you. Okay, there's no way this would work with you because you've already figured a lot out in your life. You're moving forward here. So, all right. Let's see if we can get just some advice. And I think we'll just close out here. I almost feel like Spirit is going, you're on the right path, you're on the right path. We're just having too many readings lately that kind of just continue to confirm that for you. Wow. And here's something. It is time for a change. Do not wait or put off decisions any longer. You cannot make it up. That's crazy. Lost in the ruins of the past. Find the way to the present moment and live. More confirmation. It's time for a change. Do not wait or put off decisions any longer. It's time to go. Wow. Follow the path to your soul. Do not allow anyone or anything to stop you. See, this is so freaking clear, okay, in terms of that. Your person is not ready. That's number one. I think that them coming in, or if they're even going to try to come in, it looks like with Eight of Wands here, but they're not ready. They're in that energy. I know we continue to talk about that. Maybe they do want to learn. Maybe they do want to learn from you. I don't really know. But, according to these cards, you don't need to stop your path for them. You got to keep moving forward because you've waited long enough. It says do not wait or put off decisions any longer. It's time to really move forward. Not to mention, they may not be coming in with the best of intentions, okay? It's probably not to hurt you, but it is probably deceitful, all right? They want to maybe come in and stop you. They're not ready. All right, the Emperor in reverse is not ready for commitment. All right, they're not ready for commitment. They haven't changed. They're still in the process. Let them go through their process, okay? If that's even something that you're thinking about, let them go through their process, okay? Everybody has to. It's how we grow. And if you love a person, you'll absolutely let them do that as well. All right, guys, I think I'm going to leave it right there for tonight. And I will see you guys again very soon. Have a wonderful evening.